shake the arms and legs. And then hands on the hips, lifting the chin, and then stretch the chin forwards, down, back, and up. Then the other way, down and forwards, up and back. On again.
Sorry, signal's really bad.
Okay,
Keep
right.
trying.
Okay, relax, and then circle the arms. And then circle the other way. And then left leg steps forwards just a little bit, but all the weight goes there. The rear leg comes up onto the toes. So left leg forward, lift the right up, and stretch the fingers up and down on both arms, and then step back. And then right leg forward, left arm up, right arm just goes back a little bit, and then step back. And then other side, and then back, and then step again, lift. Couple more. Relax, give the legs a shake, and then swing one arm back behind you. Full circle. Try and keep the body facing forwards. And then the switch arms, the other arm circles back. And then switch arms and forwards. And then circle the other arm forwards. And then both arms back. And then forwards. Okay, and then swing one arm forward, one arm back, up to shoulder height. And then dip the knees as the arms swing down past the legs. And then from now, bring the hands a bit higher and tap the hands above the head. Okay, let the arms down, relax, and then put the arms out in front of you, and then squeeze the hands, make a fist, and then open fingers and thumbs, palms wide, and then squeeze wide, and then from here stretch the wrist back, make a claw shape here. And then this one's like it's called a dragon claw. The palm is hollow, fingers straight like this, and then make a full fist, squeeze the fist, and then open, and then claw, but stretch the palms back this way, and then the dragon fist, and then one more full fist, squeeze, open the hands wide, and then claw, flex the wrist back, and then dragon claw, and then pop the hands together, circle the wrists, and the other way, and then put the palms together like this, and try to just press one side to flex the hand back, and then fingers pointing up, and then the other side pushes. Try not to let the elbow dip, keep the elbow up so you're flexing the wrist back, and then one side, that's the middle, other side, middle, one more each way, and then interlace the fingers and press the hands down, straighten the arms, look down, tuck the chin in, and then look forward, lift, and then rotate the palms, lift, look forward, lift the heels down, and then separate the hands, and then stretch the arms outside, trying to make a big circle all the time, stretching out to the side, nice and slow, stretching down, and then the fingers interlace, and then press down, look down, look forward, bring the hands up, look up, look forward, lift the heels down, separate the hands, keep the wrists bent but push the palms out the whole way around, fingers pointing up. And then one more, interlace the fingers and press down. And then look up, stretch up, look forwards, lift. Heels down on the ground, and then separate, push the arms out, down, and then relax the arms. Okay, feet a bit closer than shoulder width, turn the body. Arms gently wrap around the body, just forearms just touching the lower back and the belly. Feel like this movement is here controlled by the turning of the pelvis. So the arms very slightly follow that movement. And then tap a little bit higher, okay. Top of the chest. And then tap the shoulders. And then across the tops of the shoulders. Slowly come to a steady stop. And then hands on the hips. And then we're just going to turn feel like you're circling the tailbone, circling the pelvis and tailbone. So not a big circle of the hips this time. So push the out to the side, arch the lower back, push the tailbone back behind you to the other side, and then tuck the tailbone forward, pelvis rolls back to come forward. Then the other way. Okay, then keep the hands where they are, and then a big circling of the middle of the body. This time the hip circling. Around the other way. And then just let the arms relax by the side, and then circle back the first way. This time we're going to let the upper body flop in the opposite direction. So if the hips are pushing out to the right, upper body's sinking down to the left. Then change direction. Come up. Check. Okay, then we're going to stand with the feet shoulder width, toes forward, and then just push the hip out to the left. And just let your upper body naturally sink down to the right. Let the head relax, arms, so the head's tilted and gently stretching the neck. Arms just heavy by the side, pulling the shoulders, and feel the spine tilting to the side. So feel a stretch down the side of the body. Straighten up and then push the other way. We're not actually leaning too much purposefully, but as a tilt, I will lean a little bit, and then just feel like you're curling your spine to that side. And then come up, do the other side again, so tilt, and then feel like you're curling the spine, head relaxes, arms relax. The other way. Okay, good. And then we're going to put the feet together. We're going to step to the left, and I'll do this the other way in a minute so you can see. We're going to step to left, but the left hand on the left hip, and then the right arm lifts across like this. My palms facing up, and then back to the middle. And step to the right hand goes on the hip, lean to the right, but let this left hand come up and across and lean. You can look down at the floor here, most importantly feel the stretch all down the side of the body, and then come back. So step to the left hand on the hip, right arm leads, and lean, look down at the floor, and then back to the middle. Right foot steps out, right hand on the hip. Lean. Back. One more. Next we're going to bend the knees slightly, and then not feeling like you're stretching forward, you're just going to feel like you're curling your spine. So that the hands probably aren't hanging down below the knees too much, or just above the knees. And tuck the chin in, let the head drop, and just feel that stretch, that curving of the spine. Feel like it's opening up the spine. You can give the arms a bit of a shake if you like. And then we're going to straighten up, but one vertebrae at a time. From the lower part of the spine, feel like you're stacking the vertebrae on top of the one below. Nice and slowly coming up. Set the upper back, neck, head will lift last. Feel a bit taller, and we'll do it again. So bend the knees, and then slowly curl the spine. So you're coming forwards. Feel a nice stretch on the spine here. And then slowly coming up again. Straight up. Good. Shake. Okay, then put the hands behind you. Kick the heels up to the hands. More. Legs shut. And then lift the knee and flick the leg out to the side. Flick the foot out to the side. Try to keep your body facing forward, so you're opening up the hips. Then with the legs straight, kick 45 degrees across the body, swing the arms the other way. Couple more. And then we're going to just lift the heels up. So 1, 2, and then down halfway. 1, 2, and then all the way down. So lifting all the way up and down halfway, then all the way down. Up, down halfway, all the way down. Okay, one more. Okay, then put the feet close-ish together, toes turn out just a little bit, bend the knees slightly, and then we're going to place the left foot outside, just the toes very, very lightly on the floor, and then bring the foot back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, back. Make sure you keep the standing leg bent, and then we're going to go forward. 1, just the toes back. 1% of the weight through your big toe, if that. And then back. Same leg. 2, 3, 4, 5. side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and then back. So the upper body will lean forward slightly. Toes on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay, give the legs a shake. And then toes turned out again slightly. And then we're going to hold the arms out like we're holding a ball. And then just lift the left foot off the floor, just very slightly. And try and hold the position. We're going to do a minute on each leg to finish off. If you need to rebalance, just keep that foot close to the ground. Just put the toes on. When you're rebalancing, just put the toes down, and then make sure you're lifting slowly. Lift the legs slowly. And that was 20 seconds. Change, put that foot down, toes turn out slightly, and then slowly lift the other leg. And a minute on this leg. There's 20 seconds to go. And down. Give yourself a shake. Okay, I'm going to take 3 deep breaths to finish off. So from here, breathing in. Bend the knees, breathe out, press down. One more. And relax. Good. Hopefully feeling nicely warmed up, stretched out, ready for the day. I'll see you soon.